Hi, this is Dan with StarReviews.com, and today we're going to review the ASCN TV product, the Magic Bullet. First, I want to start out and tell you what you're going to get when you order the Magic Bullet and actually receive it. Here's what you get. Here's the biggest part of the kit. This is the power base. What this is a high torque power base that's meant to work with the two blades you get and the mixing cups that you get with the kit. Now for the blades, they're both stainless steel. You have a cross blade right here and a flat blade right here, and they work with the mixing cups. You're going to get a tall mixing cup, a short mixing cup, and then you get 4 of these party mugs. Now it might just look like a mug, but this is just a colored comfort ring that you screw on to cover up the threads of the mixing cup. But normally this would just work like any of the other mixing cups, and you can actually use this to mix a drink. So to show you how it works, you have something, put the blades on the cup, slide the whole assembly into the Magic Bullet base, and just like that, you can make a drink. We're going to show you that in a moment when we put this to the test. You're also going to get this 10-second recipe book. Now the Magic Bullet claim to fame is that it can do every and any job in 10 seconds or less. So we're going to go ahead and put the Magic Bullet to the test, make a couple of different things, and show you our results. We're going to just start off basic. We're going to refine some regular sugar into powdered sugar. So let's go ahead and just do that. Put maybe about a cup in. That should be good for our test. You're going to use the cross blade, so it's pretty easy. Just go ahead and thread that on. It threads on nicely. There's actually a rubber ring to actually create the seal. They give you some replacement rubber rings with your kit, so if they ever wear out, you can replace them easily. And in about 10 seconds, using a pulsing action, it's going to refine the sugar. But if you keep pulsing and do it for about 20 seconds, it's actually going to create powdered sugar. So let the blade stop, keep working it. And just like that, we just refine regular sugar to nice fluffy powdered sugar. So to move on, you can also grind up your coffee beans for nice fresh coffee. For this, you're going to use the half cup, the small mixing cup, the straight blades, again the same way. Just go ahead and thread on the mixing base. Again, you want to use that pulsing action. And just like that, your coffee beans are now refined into your own freshly ground coffee. So what we're going to show you is the capacity of the Magic Bullet to do some chopping with just some vegetables. Here we have some baby carrots. They're nice to use with the Magic Bullet because you actually don't have to peel them or chop them. They just fit right in. We have the large cup here. We have the cross blade. Again, real easy. Just throw that on. Take it, and this chopping, you're going to want to do the pulsing action, where you actually just let the blade settle down in between. Little pulsing, little pulsing. And let's check out our results. So let me unscrew it for a second so we can show you the inside. And pretty good. It almost over chopped it a little bit. If you're looking to chop this up for a stew, you might be better off just going and grabbing a knife and just chopping it up yourself. We're just going to go ahead and make a quick salsa as recommended in the 10-second recipe guide. We left a couple things out of our salsa just because we don't like them. Jalapeno peppers are a little hot for us, and we're not a huge fan of garlic, so we're not going to go ahead and do that. So here we have some onion. It's about 1/4 of a large onion. Take a couple of these cherry tomatoes, put those in. some fresh cilantro we have right here, so pretty easy. Just going to go ahead and take some cilantro, throw that in, and then screw on the cross blades. Again, those go on really easy. Take this, and then again, you want to do the pulsing method with this especially, because salsa is supposed to be a little bit chunky. So, you see right now, they make it look a lot easier on the infomercial. It's having a hard time getting all those pieces, and all the while, it's still blending the stuff that's already chopped up that's fine enough to be sitting on the bottom of the cup. So right there, I mean, that's about the max that we're going to be able to do. And even then, without pureeing the rest of this stuff, you're still left, there's a big piece of onion in the bottom there. There's probably a pretty big piece of tomato as well. So even though some of it isn't really chopped up nicely, the other stuff has been chopped up so much by these blades it kind of makes like a puree. So for this, I'm going to say they make it look a lot easier on the infomercial than they do in actual application of the product. And it might not be the best thing to make salsa with. So for the final test of the Magic Bullet, what we're going to make is a milkshake. Now they have a recipe in their guide called 7-second milkshakes. We're going to make the strawberry variety. What we already have in there is some vanilla ice cream and a couple frozen whole strawberries. Going to add some milk, so let's go ahead and add some milk to it. Screw on the 4-blade mixer top, and let's mix it up. Now we're mixing with the mug, so as soon as we're done mixing, we can just go ahead and drink right from the mug. Mix that up a little bit. Just want to make sure you are mixing around everything really good. And that's about it right there. Going to unscrew the chopping lid here. Go ahead and screw on the comfort ring to cover up the threads so that you can actually use this as a drinking mug. So right there you have it screwed on. And that's going to be the consistency you're going to get. Obviously if we added some more milk we can thin this up a little bit. But this is going to be pretty much perfect for your average strawberry milkshake. So let's go on to some pros and cons about the product. For the pros, it's easy to use and it's pretty quick for certain jobs. It's a multi-purpose tool. It can do so many things in one, from preparing foods all the way to finishing off desserts. It's really nice. Everything you get in the kit, all these mixing cups are microwave safe as well as dishwasher safe, so that makes cleanup really quick and easy. It handles the basics really well. Chopping foods, pureeing foods, making some homemade baby food really easily. Makes great frozen drinks. And with these party mugs, you're able to actually mix and serve in the same container. So if you're hosting a party, you make sure your guests are happy, and it's really quick and you're not dirtying a lot of things. Now moving on to the cons. It's not quite as great as they make it out to be in their infomercial. They make things look a little bit easier than they actually are, and they just really praise the product. A good blender or a good food processor is going to work just the same, if not a little bit better, than the Magic Bullet. Star Reviews gets the opportunity to review a lot of as-seen on TV products, and the Magic Bullet is probably a decent product. We're going to give it 3 out of 6 stars. That's our middle-of-the-road rating. The product does a lot of things, some things a lot better than it does others. But you know what? For the $50 price point that you can pick the Magic Bullet up for, it's certainly a lot cheaper and it's a better alternative than getting an expensive blender as well as an expensive food processor and bringing it into your home. Plus, it doesn't take up much counter space, it's really easy to use, and it has a nice quick cleanup. Be sure to check out our blog at starreviews.com to see us review other as-seen on TV products.